This is the best HUD layout that I can find currently for the iPad Pro 2024 11-inch. So, if you guys want to be able to, kind of build decent, obviously nobody's going to be crazy cracked at this time because the game just came out 2 days ago. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get right into it and show you guys the HUD layout. So, you get on here, you see everything. Obviously, I didn't have to even do any of this when I just downloaded the game for, the first time in 4.5 years the other day, because somehow it automatically saved it. And this was the last HUD layout that I came up with. And oddly enough, within a few hours, my fingers, like the muscle memory came back. It's absolutely insane. It's like Ducky Gamer said. He said it's like really like riding a bike. He's like, your muscle memory comes right back. But obviously, everybody's still kind of rusty. So, we're getting into it. But we're just 2 days in. So, anyway. So, obviously, you can see where we have everything placed and all this and that. And how I play, I'll put a screenshot on the screen or a picture on the screen to show you guys how I play. And basically, that's how I have my finger situation. So, I only play 4 fingers. I don't do like 5, 6, 8. I don't do anything like that because I feel like that's almost impossible. I've seen other guys use 8, and the only fingers they don't use is the pinky. I mean, at that rate, you're using literally the whole screen is covered with your fingers. So, here's my setup. So, take a screenshot of this. Pretty simple. And, yeah, but obviously, So, this right here in the left side is what you use to move, run, whatever. Then, obviously, how you turn the screen, like how you look up, down, left, right, will be in this little area right here, right in the dead center of the screen. So, in between, so like right in this area right here, right where I'm putting the circle, right there is where you would typically move your thumb to move around to look around on the screen. At least is how I do it. And then, obviously, every jump button right here, everything, your build. Then this is just to pick up consumables or anything when you're walking around. And then this is the edit. And so obviously when you click this button right here, you'll click this one. Then the fire button turns into the edit to pick and move the screen to show, to change your edit, to edit it. But, so obviously that's all pretty self-explanatory. And then let me show you so if you don't know how to set all this up, so obviously, click down here in the arrow, bottom right corner, and you can scroll across, and boom, there's that right there. Don't need it, already got one. And all you gotta do, you take this, you can double tap it, change the size, do all that, edit links. You don't have to worry about that, because when it has all these checked, the only reason to check these is so it shows up on every, it's like whether you're in build mode or combat mode or whatever, or edit mode, it shows up. I don't really worry about the click-through borderless or anything like that. And then, let's see. So then, I'll show you guys how to set this up quick. So, everybody's like, they have the slots. Right here, you can click HUD. And it shows you all these different things you can use. So, like, I can drag this out and use this. And you can put that wherever. You can use that exactly how it is, because it's the same thing as this up here, except all these are separate, and I can change the size of them and put them how I want. So this, I recommend it more for phones, but if you're on an iPad like me and you have more room, then you can definitely do what I did. So to do that, you'll see this little icon right here, orange and lit up. Boom. Now I can go right here and click type. And it can be put on automatic. So look, you can see the difference. So it says build. So it says, okay, so combat, build, and you can see it changes from pickaxe to a wall. So then put it on automatic and change your slot to what you want it to be. So then you can see exactly what it is. And you can also have your slots ordered in what guns, like when you pick up a gun, like if it's a sniper, if I want my sniper to be in the 4th slot, you can have that changed in settings to where it automatically places it there when you pick it up, which is pretty nice. And then so obviously you can pick whichever one, and then you just drag and drop and put it wherever you want. Now obviously I don't need another one. I've already got on mine. I've got 6. So I'm gonna delete that. That's pretty self-explanatory. obviously I have my FPS counter up here, which I need to move that right here. Actually, yeah, that should be good right there. The ping I can move up because those are not going to be on the screen. Mats in the top right corner. I'm not really sure if I want to keep my mats in the top right corner or not. But then yeah, obviously like you can change the size of the map, like the mini map, everything. So I'm gonna go and do that and kind of push it into more of the corner, so that way I have more screen left. Like that right there. Player name, I need to have this a little smaller and have it perfect. This can be about right here. Okay. This button right here is like to throw your minis, throw your medkits, whatever, to your teammates. And then obviously the sprint button, which a lot of people, if you've played on console or whatever, you just use your joystick and, you know, push it in and you sprint. Well, you have to have a dedicated button on it for here. So I'll use my left thumb to do this. And then you can use your right pointer, your left pointer finger on your left hand to click this button. And that's pretty easy because it's very close. And your pointer finger doesn't have to move far at all for it. It's same thing goes with the throwing, the button to throw stuff right here. Then obviously, you know, you have up here where you click your guns you want. That's very easy for your right pointer finger. Then along with that, it can easily move over and click the crouch or the reload button, or like I have the shield up here. I'm gonna move that around because it's not very good where it's at. Then obviously the scope is perfect where it's at. My finger does have to reach over quite a bit to do that, so I'm going to have to mess with that a little more. These can be moved. I don't even have to use those, really. I can toss these to the side. So those are just extras. So we'll just delete those. You double tap and click the red button. Okay, the garbage can. This is a switch seat. And then, you know, you can put this wherever you want, literally, where it shows who you killed. That I'm probably just going to leave on there. Probably the best bet. And then right here, I'm going to keep my inventory slot, or my inventory bag thing right here. Change the size of it, put it down the corner. Actually, I'm going to put that right here. It'll be easier for my thumb to reach. Perfect. And then that is just about it for that. I do need to go change all this up here. I don't know why they're not in the same. Why they're not in the same thing. The same like little, whatever it's called. I know this is informational to an extent, but this is really just like giving you guys the basics, like showing you, like, because I have a lot of people ask me the past couple of days, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And this is just one of those things. Now you can go ahead and change like stuff like this, like if I want mine to be a little bigger, that to be a little bigger, because it's not taking up much of the screen. Your mats you can even put down at the bottom, which I may do that. That way I don't have to look far. Actually, yeah, that's where I had it before, I believe. So then your ammo. This, I'm just gonna move up here. Try to keep that pretty centered. But yeah, that is basically it with that. If you guys have any questions or would like to, you know, just really talk to me or anything, you can join my streams or whatever, or just comment on this video, and I can help you out with any questions you may have or anything like that. Or if if there's something that a lot of people are struggling with, like there's more videos I'm working on, then you can comment, and there may be other people, more than likely there's other people that are dealing with the same exact thing, so I can make videos about that and help you. But yeah, this is super simple, and that's kind of like the goal, just make it as easy as possible for you. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.